welcome back on the Saturday Morning Hangover, ESPN 94.5 FM, 12:50 a.m. and on the go at ESPNSA.com. It's time for our fantasy football segment. And if you want to get in on this, as we have multiple callers waiting, 210-656-3776. Give us your fantasy football question. We will open with Paul. Paul, what's your dilemma and your fantasy football team this week?
Thank you for taking my call, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your call. If you want to get in on...
You all have a great day.
Yes,
you too, sir.
Thank you. If you want to get in on our fantasy talk, 210-656-3776. While we wait for more callers, we need to play a new game. And I was thinking about this one.
I like games.
Because you probably have heard what the Mega Millions lottery is right now. Steven, have you heard this? $1.6 billion. Good morning, Robert. How are you?
Good morning. I'm calling as a Red Sox fan.
No way! Yes!
Absolutely.
Wait.
Now,
hold on. I want to make sure that we straighten the record. 0-4.
Morning Hangover. Thomas Mott, James Pledger, Stephen Hepburn hanging out with you guys on a Saturday morning, 9:22 a.m., and we've already had a Boston Red Sox fan call into the show.
Yes.
You're just joining in. When we started the show, we have our resident... Yeah, Herbert. Robert was our resident Red Sox fan in San Antonio. We're going to flip the script now.
And he forgave you for getting his name wrong already.
They're on a high right now, though. So he has to. So our resident Red Sox fan, Stephen Hepburn.
Like the one person calling to defend you, and you can't even get their name right, Stephen.
Let's flip, though. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Again?
We're going to hear that all morning long.
Really?
You know how many Astro fans are turning us off right now because they keep hearing this stuff? Turn that stuff off. Let's get into some Dallas
seriously.
Cowboy talk, though. Turn the radio back up. Dallas Cowboy talk now. So Cowboy fans, get ready to call in 210-656-3776 on the Kielbasa Sausage phone line. And you're probably...
Remember Tony being as great.
Here's my question for you, JT, because listen, I hear you, and a lot of Cowboy fans like Dak Prescott and want to keep him. They want to see him be successful. I want to go back to this team, though, as a whole. And you mentioned some of the struggles with the offensive line and the receivers. They're 3-3. First off, do you think they win this week against Washington? And second off, what is their record going to be going forward? Is this a playoff team or is this a 7-win team?
Well, first of all, I do think...
Jeff, do you think that DeMar DeRozan, who had 28 in his opener with the Spurs, as they won 112-108 over the Timberwolves, do you think DeRozan has been kind of not underestimated, but underappreciated so far by San Antonio fans? We forget this guy has averaged 20-plus points over the past 5 years, and they've won over 48 games with the Raptors the past 5 years as well. I think whenever people saw the swap for Kawhi for DeMar, they immediately said, oh, well, we just lost our best guy. Yeah. Are people underestimating how good DeMar DeRozan really is for the San Antonio Spurs team?
No, I don't think Spurs fans or sports critics are looking at DeMar and the microscope of being underestimated. No.
I thought of it this morning as we were prepping for the show, and it's great, and it's 100%. Like, it's going to work. 10:45 today, end of our show. Listen to me absolutely hit it out of the park over the Green Monster with my prediction.
Over the Green Monster.
I'm going to nail it. Big upset in college football.
Better be good.
That's my preview. It's going to be a top 5 upset in college football this week.
Wow.
Top 5. Be ready for it. We want to know what you think when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Call us on the Kielbasa Sausage phone line, 210-656-3776. Waiting. We've had a Boston Red Sox fan call in before we've had our first Cowboy fan call in. This is the Saturday morning hangover in Texas. That should not be happening. We need you Cowboy fans to call in. Give us your thoughts. Am I wrong? Am I right?
That tells me there are more Boston Red Sox fans than Cowboy fans in the city of San Antonio.
If we don't get a Cowboy fan calling in soon, I'm going to keep hearing Sweet Caroline in my ear all morning long from Stephen Hepburn. I need the Cowboy fans to call in. I want to know what your confidence is in the Cowboys. 3-3, because this is...
I want to know what Cowboy fans' actual confidence in Dak Prescott is.
210-656-3776. Right now, it's 2 rows diverged on a yellow wood, or whatever that phrase is. The Cowboys are either going up and beating Washington and riding high, or they're going back down to 3-4 to the bottom of the NFC East. This is happening this week. What's your confidence in them? Give us a call.